Hello friends, in this video we will furnish many interesting facts about Pachmari, the only hill station in Madhya Pradesh. The altitude of Pachmari is 3,500 feet. South Indian tourists are rarely seen here. The climate of Pachmari is suitable to visit in any season. But to visit the rest of the places in Madhya Pradesh, the advisable months are November, February and to some extent March. Rest of the months are uncomfortable due to the hot and chilled climates. How to reach? We can have two travel options from our Telugu states. One is by rail. We have 5 trains from Gudur, Ongol, Bezwada, Khammam and Warangal. It takes 18 to 20 hours from Bezwada to reach Piparia railway station, which is about 50 kilometers to Pachmari. From Piparia, we can reach Pachmari by bus or taxi within 1 hour. Other option is flight journey. Though we have flights to Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh from Hyderabad, all of them travel via Mumbai and Delhi. It takes 6 to 8 hours to reach Jabalpur by flight. On hiring a taxi at Jabalpur, we may reach Pachmari in 3 hours. There are many budget, luxury hotels and resorts in Pachmari. Sparing 2000 to 4000 rupees, we can get a decent hotel or resort. Though good South Indian food is not available, there is no dearth for good North Indian food or delicious non-vegetarian food. We can easily manage with Hindi or English. Pachmari, Jabalpur and Bedaghat are the safe places for tourism. Now let us know about different places of Pachmari. The Pandava caves. The meaning of Pachmari or Panchmadi is 5 caves. These caves were believed to have provided shelter to the Pandavas during their exile period. It is now a protected monument and tourists flock from all over India to see this place. There are local folklore, playlets, dances, skits which narrate about the Pandava caves. But some people believe that these 5 caves were the shelters for some Buddhist monks in 1st century AD and thereafter it is considered to be the religious abode by Buddhists as well. A stupa that belonged to 1st century was found during excavations by the archaeological department. MP Tourism Department took all the measures to keep it neat and clean. A vast, beautiful garden and steps to the hillock of the caves were arranged. It is also learnt that there are 10,000-year-old rock paintings in the caves of the nearby forest. This shows that there was human habitation in this area. Since the forest is a rich source of medicinal plants, UNESCO included this area in Biosphere Reserve. Jatashankar Caves. These caves boast of a natural Shivlingam under the shadow of a massive rock, and the stone formation in the cave closely resembles the mythological snake Seshanag. The rock formation in the caves resemble Lord Shiva's matted hair, Jatajutam, hence the name. These caves are a must visit for devotees, especially on Shivratri and Nag Panchami. The hill rocks are unique and different from those of our places. Unlike our hills, these are like vertical high rocks which resemble great walls. Bison Lodge. This is a forest museum. This museum showcases sightseeing interests of Pachmari along with local flora and fauna. As it is the starting point to various places in the forest, the wild safari and forest entry tickets are to be purchased here. There are beautiful models, graphs, maps and pictures of Pachmari, rich flora and fauna. Stuffed animals like bisons, tigers, etc. are on display in this museum. Bee Falls. Bee Falls is a must visit if you are at Pachmari. Though climbing down 400 steps is involved to reach this falls, the stress is much rewarding. one can enjoy the great waterfall in a beautiful and serene atmosphere. Bee Falls is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in this hill station. The perennial stream tumbles down 115 feet below, giving a spectacular view to the nature lovers. There is a safe bathing pool beneath the falls. The water falling from the fall is at such a great speed that the water droplets splash, gives the bathers a stinging sensation of honeybee. Therefore, the name is derived from such feeling, the Bee Falls. But some people say that they resemble the sound created by honeybees, hence the name Bee Falls. There are two more beautiful waterfalls. The Silver Falls. This name is acquired due to the fact that water glitters like silver when sunrays fall on it. It is also called as Big Falls as water falls from 350 feet high cliff. Apsara Falls. It is believed by locals that Apsaras use it to bathe here. Hence it acquired the name Apsara Falls. Reachgarh. This is one of the best sights of Pachmari. We reached there after 200 meters walk from the nearby stop. There was a steep, rough and slippery climb down the cave which reminded us our Borra caves. We had to walk through narrow passages as shown in the photograph. But once we crossed the narrow passage, we would enter into a wide and bright area. That was really wonderful and breathtaking sight. Unlike other caves, this cave had opening on the other side too. That is the reason why it was bright. This bear's abode, which is what Reachgarh means, has been come home to bears in living memory. In fact, a high cavern opens at both ends. To enter it from one side, visitors have to scramble over a boulder. The other end opens into a narrow canyon, scarred and striated by the action of ancient streams that must have gushed through Reachgarh at a great speed. Gupta Mahadev. This is a 40 feet long cave in which idols of Lord Ganesha and Shivalingam have been enshrined. The path that leads to Gupta Mahadev goes from inside the Bada Mahadev. The narrow path can be passed by only 6 people at a time. In the middle, the path became too narrow that it could accommodate only one person. Pachmari is considered sacred as it is popularly believed to be the place where Lord Shiva hid himself from the wrath of Bhasmasura. Marvelous marble rocks of Beda Ghat. After completing our trip at Pachmari, we went to Itasi railway station to catch a train to Jabalpur in the evening. We reached Jabalpur in the night. Next day morning, we went to Beda Ghat, which is 20 kilometers away from Jabalpur by taxi. Here, we visited a temple called Chausat Yogini Mandir in Beda Ghat. The temple is the abode of goddess Durga Mata along with 64 yoginis, and it is one of the oldest heritage sites in India. Beda Ghat on the banks of river Narmada is surrounded by marble rocks which are covered by the flow of water. This beautiful 3-kilometer long gorge is a popular tourist destination. Tourists enjoy boat rides in the calm river here and can see the stunning view of Daundhar Falls from here. The boat ride would be about 1 hour long, but it is worth spending your time here. The white marble rocks here are very rich in magnesium and as soft as soapstone. When we arrived, Beda Ghat, the river Narmada was flowing ferociously. Hence, we were unable to enjoy the boat ride. However, we took a cable car that goes above the river to reach the waterfalls. The view of the river Narmada and the waterfalls from here were fabulous. The waterfalls look like smoke coming out of the river, and therefore it got its name as Daundhar, meaning smoke flow of water. Another major attraction is Bandar Kodini. When one travels in between the marble rocks, the mountains on both the sides at one point come close that the monkeys jump across them, hence the name Bandar Kodini. In moonlight, the travel between the marble rocks in a boat on the river Narmada is one of the popular tourist attractions. Many movies are shot here. Some scenes of Samrat Ashoka, a Bollywood movie, are shown in the slides. As seen in the pictures, the water of Narmada appears dark green as there are greenish volcanic rocks beneath the marble rocks. Now don't forget to pick up beautiful souvenirs from nearby shops in Beda Ghat that sell carved marble artifacts. Thank you friends. Please subscribe, share and press the bell icon for further videos.